Students, after discussing the general introduction of alcohols and classification of alcohols, isomerism in alcohols, and structure of functional group, we will go to discuss about the preparation of alcohols. Preparation of alcohols from alkenes. Alkenes are the unsaturated hydrocarbons. Alkenes are the unsaturated hydrocarbons containing double bond. These alkenes reacts with water in the presence of acid as a catalyst to form alcohols. Right? Understand? So, these alkenes are unsymmetrical alkenes. When reacts with water, they follow the water MK rule. Let us discuss the preparation method of alcohols from alkene. I will write the alkene C double bond C here. This one is the C double bond C, your alkene. This alkene reacts with water in the presence of acid catalyst gives alcohol. This is the alcohol. Suppose you have to take hydrogen atoms here, then the name of alkenes is set to ethylene. Ethylene reacts with water gives ethyl alcohol. What will happen here in this reaction? Hydrogen is added and OH group is added in the presence of acid as a catalyst. Right? Understand? Okay, it's all right. I want to take unsymmetrical alkene, that is CH3CH double bond CH2. The name of this compound is propene. Propene is the unsymmetrical alkene. Why it is unsymmetrical alkene? If we cut this molecule, we don't get two equal halves. Then it reacts with water. Follows the Markovnikov's rule, MK rule. So then the two products are formed here, CH3CHOH CH3. This is the 2-propanol. 2-propanol is the major product. And 1-propanol is also possible, CH3CH2CH2OH. This one is the minor product. 1-propanol is the minor product. So, what is meant by Markovnikov rule? When unsymmetrical alkene reacts with this HBr or H2O, the negative part of the addendum goes to the double bonded carbon atom, contains less number of hydrogen atom. In these two double bonded carbons, then this carbon has less number of hydrogens. Therefore, the OH minus group goes to second carbon and form 2-propanol is the major product. This is the first method of preparation. From the alkenes, alcohols are prepared. The reaction mechanism of these alkenes reacts with water to form alcohols. This mechanism involves 3 steps. The step 1, protonation of alcohol. Protonation of alcohol to form carbocation. Protonation of alcohol to form a carbocation. H2O plus H plus from acid gives H3O plus. So here alkene I will write here C double bond C. This alkene is protonated. First of all, protonated. Protonated means what? We have to take hydronium ion. Hydronium ion. This is the what? Hydronium ion reverse. Then this H goes to this carbon, second carbon or first carbon. Then we will get here. Let us go to hydrogen atom, gas what of second carbon. Then we will get positive charge at the carbon. Positive charge at the carbon. Then this is said to be what? Carbocation. If carbon carries positive charge, then it is said to be what? Carbocation. This carbocation, second step, step 2, involves this carbocation attacked by nucleophile. Nucleophile. H here HOH. Here water contains lone pair of electrons. This carbocation attacked by this nucleophile. Then we will get here CH H here. This one is said to be what? Oxonium ion. Oxonium ion. Right? Understand? So after the second step, carbocation is attacked by nucleophile. Then we will get here what will happen? Oxonium ion. In the third step, step 3, this oxonium ion loses proton. Then this oxonium ion loses proton. Then we will get here alcohol. So minus H plus protonation, deprotonation will be takes place. Then we will get alcohol. How many steps are involved in the mechanism of alkenes reacts with water? There are 3 steps are involved. In the first step, protonation of alcohol to form a carbocation. Here water is there. This water reacts with H plus ion from acid to form a hydronium ion. So protonation of alcohol to form a carbocation. So alkene reacts with the hydronium ion to form carbocation. This one is the what? Carbocation. That means carbon has positive charge. In the step 2, what will happen here? This carbocation is attacked by nucleophile to form a oxonium ion. In the next step 3, this oxonium ion is undergoes deprotonation. Then we will get here alcohol. Right? Understand? This is the mechanism of alkenes are converted into alcohols. After the first preparation of alcohols, second one is hydroboration and oxidation. This hydroboration and oxidation is the very important reaction. Here alkenes reacts with the diborane. To form a addition product. This addition product, the name of this compound is trialkyl borane. This product is subjected to oxidation by means of hydrogen peroxide and NaOH gives alcohols. This reaction is said to be what? Hydroboration and oxidation. Let us know what is the equation involved in this reaction mechanism. I will write here This one is the what your alkene. CH3 single bond CH double bond CH2. This alkene reacts with diborane. Diborane I can write like this. Take in twice time. Then you will get here addition will be takes place because alkene is the double bond compound. Addition will be takes place. CH3 H CH2 BH2. Try to understand. Again, this compound reacts with 1 mole of alkene CH3 CH double bond CH2. Then the product is CH3 CH2 CH2 taken twice BH. Again this reacts with 1 mole of alkene CH3 CH double bond CH2. Then I will get here trialkyl CH3 CH2 CH2 taken thrice boron. Taken thrice boron. Right, understand? This is the trialkyl boron. This is subjected to oxidation with H2O2. H2O2. Then we will get here the product is 3 moles of propanol is formed. 3 moles of propanol plus BOH taken thrice. BOH taken thrice. Let us, what is the name of this compound? Name is what? Propene. Propene. Propene reacts with diborane. Propene reacts with diborane, gives final compound is trialkyl borane. Trialkyl borane. This trialkyl borane reacts with oxidized with hydrogen peroxide by means of NaOH, gives propanol. N alcohols are prepared. N propanol, we can say this one, propanol. So the branched chain alkenes are not alcohols are not prepared. Here only N alcohols, primary or 1 degree alcohols are prepared by this method. So here what will happen? Oxidation will be takes place. Oxidation takes place like this. HOOH, 3 moles of HOH. Then you will get 3 BOH taken thrice. The BOH taken thrice is named as orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid is the byproduct. Orthoboric acid is the byproduct. So what is the importance of this reaction? Only primary alkyl halides are prepared by this method. Secondary alkyl halides, tertiary alkyl halides, tertiary alcohols, secondary alcohols not prepared by this method. Right, understand? So first alkenes are reduced with reduction with water. Second one is the reaction with diborane. From alkenes we have to prepare the alcohols. Friends, alcohols are prepared from third method is carbonyl compounds. These carbonyl compounds undergoes reduction. Reduction of aldehydes and ketones, we will get alcohols. Suppose I want to take aldehyde here. This aldehyde reduced with hydrogen in the presence of palladium catalyst. Then I will get alcohol or CH2OH. Next, I want to take ketone RCO R dash plus hydrogen in the presence of sodium borohydride. Sodium borohydride is the weak reducing agent. Then or CHOH R dash or CHOH R dash. So what will happen here? The aldehydes undergoes reduction. Aldehydes undergoes reduction. You will get what? Primary alcohols. While ketones undergoes reduction. Ketones undergoes reduction by means of sodium borohydride. Sodium borohydride is also one of the reducing agent. We aldehyde ketones are reduced with sodium borohydride gives secondary alcohols. Secondary alcohols. So what is the importance here? So primary alcohols you want to prepare, then you have to take what? Aldehyde. Aldehyde. Secondary alcohols are prepared, you have to take these ketones. But tertiary alcohols are not possible to prepare in this method. Tertiary alcohols are not prepared by this method. So for aldehyde, I will take example acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde reduced with hydrogen in the presence of catalyst, palladium catalyst reducing agent. Then I will get here CH3CH2OH. This one is the ethyl alcohol. You have to take ketone example, general example I wrote here. But here type example acetone. Acetone on reduced with hydrogen in the presence of sodium borohydride. Sodium borohydride. Sodium borohydride. Then I will get here isopropyl alcohol CH3CHOH CH3. This is the what secondary alcohol. Why? Because this is the secondary carbon atom. Next, from carbonyl compounds, reduction of carboxylic acids. Reduction of carboxylic acids and esters. Carboxylic acids are reduced with lithium aluminum hydride. So I will write here carboxylic acid example RCOOH. RCOOH with LiAlH4, lithium aluminum hydride. Then I will get here RCH2OH. There is no loss of carbon atom in this method. This is the very important reagent. Why? Because it is a very costlier reagent, lithium aluminum hydride. Therefore, this carboxylic acid must convert into esters while reacting with water alcohols. After that, then these esters are subjected to reduction, then we will get alcohols. So RCOOH plus ROH gives rise to RCOOR. This is subjected to reduction in the presence of palladium catalyst, which is very cheaper. Then we will get RCH2OH plus ROH. This is the method. Direct reduction with water lithium aluminum hydride is very costlier method, right? These are the water reduction of carboxylic acids and esters gives alcohols. Okay. Method of preparation of alcohols from Grignard reagent. What is meant by Grignard reagent? Grignard reagent is alkyl magnesium halides. Alkyl magnesium halides. Suppose aldehydes and ketones reacts with the Grignard reagent, then we will get addition product followed by hydrolysis, then we will get alcohols. So let us take this carbonyl group compound C double bond O reacts with RMgX. RMgX is the Grignard reagent. This one is the carbonyl compound. So this RMgX reacts with the carbonyl compound. Here R is the minus charge and Mg is the plus charge. This one is the negative charge and this one is the positive charge, right? Then this R group goes to carbon. What will happen here? R here and O MgX. This is the your addition product. After formation of this addition product, followed by hydrolysis. Then we will get here alcohols. C or has C and COH plus MgXOH. So this is alcohol. Depending upon the type of aldehyde and ketone, we will get different types of alcohol. Suppose you take formaldehyde HCHO reacts with what Grignard reagent or MgX. Then you will get here CH2OMgX as the addition product. It is followed by hydrolysis gives or CH2OH plus MgXOH. This is the what primary alcohol. Primary means what 1 degree alcohol. Suppose you take aldehyde, acetaldehyde is taken for the reaction or MgX. Then you will get here CH3C or HOMgX is the addition product, followed by hydrolysis. Then we will get here CH3C or HOH plus MgIXOH. This one is the 2 degree alcohol. Why? Because alcohol is attached with a 2 degree carbon. Next, if you take acetone molecule, then you will get tertiary alcohols. Acetone reacts with RMgX, then you will get addition product here CH3C or CH3OMgX, followed by hydrolysis. Then you will get CH3 or OH plus MgIXOH. That means here tertiary alcohol. Depending upon the type of carbonyl compounds, we will get different types of alcohols. All primary alcohols, secondary alcohols, tertiary alcohols are prepared from Grignard reagent when carbonyl compounds reacts with the Grignard reagent, then to form what addition product. Adduct is formed. Addition product. This addition product is subjected to electrolysis, subjected to hydrolysis. Then we will get alcohol. Depending upon the type of aldehydes and ketone, then we will get different types of alcohols. If you use the formaldehyde, then we will get primary alcohols. If you use the acetaldehyde molecule, then we will get 2 degree alcohol, secondary alcohol. If you use the acetone molecule, then we will get tertiary alcohols. All types of alcohols are prepared by this method. This is the very, very important one of the useful method to prepare all types of alcohols. That means primary, secondary, tertiary alcohols. Students, after the preparation of alcohols, let us discuss about the physical properties of alcohols. Physical properties of alcohols. Alcohols, first physical property, alcohols are having more boiling points than hydrocarbons, aldehydes, ketones, and ethers comparable masses. Comparable masses. Suppose you take ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol corresponding alkane is ethane. Ethane. Compared to ethane, ethyl alcohol has more boiling point. More boiling point. Why it is? Because it has intermolecular hydrogen bond. Intermolecular hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond exists in between the alcohol's molecules. Right? Understand? So compounds, alcohols are having high boiling points when compared to comparable masses of hydrocarbons, aldehydes, ketones, and ethers. These molecules, alcohol molecules, are having intermolecular hydrogen bond, hence their boiling points are very higher than comparable mass of hydrocarbons, aldehydes, ketones, and ethers. Let us go to isomeric alcohols. Boiling point. Boiling point of isomeric alcohols. Straight chain alcohols are more boiling point than branched chain alcohols. I want to write here, this one is butyl alcohol, CH3, CH2, CH2OH, has more boiling point than isobutyl alcohol, isobutyl alcohol, CH2OH. This one is greater boiling point than tertiary butyl alcohol, tertiary butyl alcohol. So all are having same molecular formula. These are the isomers, isomeric alcohols. Here N-butyl alcohol, N-butyl alcohol has more boiling point than isobutyl alcohol, isobutyl alcohol, which is greater than tertiary butyl alcohol, tertiary butyl alcohol. What is the reason why straight chain alcohols are having high boiling points? Because of large surface area, they have high boiling points. Large surface area, boiling points of straight chain alcohols are more boiling point when compared with what branched chain alcohols. In this compound, surface area is less. Right? Understand? Next one is, as the number of carbon atoms are increases, the boiling point is also increases due to increase the van der Waals forces. So, for example, CH3, CH2, OH has less boiling point when compared with what CH3, CH2, CH2, OH, which is less boiling point than CH3, CH2 taken 4 times CH2OH. So what will happen here? So as the size of the molecule increases, alkyl part increases, the van der Waals forces are also increases. Therefore, boiling points will be increases with increase the number of carbon atoms. Okay. Fourth one is the solubility. Solubility of alcohols. Alcohols are soluble in water. Soluble in water. Why they are soluble in water? Due to the presence of, due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonding between the water molecule and alcoholic molecules. So completely miscible in water. Alcohols are completely miscible in water. Why? Because they form a hydrogen bonds, intermolecular hydrogen bond. This solubility will be decreases with increase the chain length. Chain length. That means what alkyl part is increases, then boiling point will solubility decreases. So that here the solubility order is CH3CH2OH is greater than CH3 CH2 CH2OH is greater than CH3 CH2 taken twice CH2OH. Here alkyl part, alkyl part will be increases. That means what? Hydrophobic part. Hydrophobic part increases, solubility decreases. Last and final one, ethyl alcohol. 95.6% of ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH, and 4.4% of water forms azeotropic mixture. What is the azeotropic mixture? Constant boiling liquids. Constant boiling liquids. These are the 5 physical properties we have to discuss about the physical properties of alcohols. So first one is what? Alcohols have more boiling points. More boiling points when comparable masses of hydrocarbons, aldehydes and ketones, and ethers. These are the general formulas of aldehydes, ketones and ethers and hydrocarbon. So why alcohols are having high boiling points, comparable masses of hydrocarbons and aldehydes, ketones and ethers due to presence of intermolecular hydrogen bond. After that, second one is the what? As the in isomeric alcohols. In isomeric alcohols, straight chain alcohols having more boiling point than branched chain alcohols. Why? Straight chain alcohols are having very large surface area. Surface area is more than boiling point of the alcohol is also more. So, for example, you take the what butyl alcohols. N-butyl alcohol has high boiling point than iso and tertiary butyl alcohol. Why? Because this is the straight chain compound. N means what? Normal. Okay, it's all right. After that, as the number of carbon atoms increases, the boiling points of alcohols also increases due to increase the van der Waals forces. Next, solubility comparison with what? Solubility in water. Alcohols are more soluble in water because of intermolecular hydrogen bond. As the number of carbon chain increases in alcohols, number of carbon atoms increases, then solubility decreases due to increase the hydrophobic part of alkyl group. So let us consider this example. Ethyl alcohol has more boiling point than propyl alcohol and butyl alcohol. Right? Understand? So last one is azeotropic mixtures are formed by alcohols. The azeotropic mixture example 96.5% of ethyl alcohol and 4.4% of water forms azeotropic mixture. This is the what constant boiling liquids. These are the what physical properties. Today's class we studied about the what preparation of alcohols from alkenes, from carbonyl compounds, from carboxylic acids, hydroboration and oxidation, and esters.